everyone, welcome back to this channel. My name is Bronte. Welcome to this slightly belated October planner and journal recap. I was supposed to film this last week and I just did not have the energy, so here we are. First week of November is almost over. It's Friday today. And so we're just gonna do it now. I was just watching Helen of the Coffee Monsters Co. do her recap for September and October last night, and Helen rolled it all into one, so here we are. We're going October into November. If Helen does it, it's obviously okay. So I do have a new addition to my lineup to show you as well. Maybe we can talk about those things first. So this is the new addition. This is a Passport Traveler's Notebook from Traveler's Company. I have it in the brown with the orange elastic. This comes with the book because they're like alternate elastic, and I really like it with the brown. So yeah, I have this little Coffee Monsters charm, but I think I want a brass charm, to be honest. I think the brass would look nicer with the other colours that I've got going on instead of silver. But yeah, I like this for now. So this is my everyday carry. I was finding that this, which is my bullet journal, my B6 bullet journal, I have it in a Filofax Norfolk cover that I took the rings out of. My friend PJ of the Journaling Potato helped me drill the rings out. I'm not going to talk about how we did it because you can look up on YouTube about how to do it, but it's not very difficult if you've got the right tools. And we took the rings out so it fits a B6 notebook. I was in B6 with the Sterling Ink Common Planner at the beginning of the year, so that's why I have actually two B6 covers. I have this one and the Moterm. Anyway, yeah, this is my bullet journal, and I was finding it just kind of like with this whole setup, I didn't want to take it out of the house because it was quite cumbersome, for want of a better word. I don't like carrying a really heavy bag to work. I have to do a fair amount of walking as part of my commute to and from work. It's not like I get in a car and I drive and I park outside my workplace. I have to walk to the train station, get on the train, and then walk to work after I get off the train, and the same in reverse coming home. And I just feel like I just don't want to be carrying loads of heavy stuff. So this guy was staying on my desk at home, which worked for the most part, but then if I needed to jot something down, or for example last week I think I had to make an appointment whilst I was at work, and I was really worried I was going to forget it because I didn't have this book to write it down. Introduce Traveler's Notebook. This is working really nicely. I've only been using it this week, so 3 days this week I've been at work, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But I have the little plastic wallet with some stickers in, and I put a sticker on the front of the wallet from Choosing Keeping. Small stickers, and then I have the 18-month moleskin pocket notebook in here. This is the weekly one, so it has the weekly layout. This is this week. Yeah, I basically got this notebook really cheap, for £5 from TK Maxx in, I don't know when, maybe August time, end of August, beginning of September perhaps. Yeah, it was really cheap because it starts in July. It was at TK Maxx for £5, literally £5. So I bought it just to experiment because I've always been interested in the pocket size, and I've never wanted to buy one full price. It has the really shit paper. Here's a pen test page. I tested out the Tombow Fudenosuke Pentel Touch brush pen, the mild liner, and the Tombow dual brush pen, and it bleeds it's not just ghosting, it's bleed through. So I just have to be aware of like not using those pens, but it's just, that's not like the end of the world if this is not, it's not my main planner basically, it's my like supplementary planner, let's say. So yes, I'm really liking this system. I just have the moleskin pocket in here, and then I also have a oh god, what's this? Good Ink Impressions passport insert in, it's the Tomoe River paper 52 GSM with the 3.7 grid in cream. I bought this, if you remember, I tried to have a go at passport I think last year when the olive came out, but it was not, it didn't work for me, but something's clicked this time and I'm really enjoying this. And then in the back of this zip wallet, I've just got some icon stickers and a little bit of kind of cute things, just in case I feel like putting something like that down when I'm on the go. This Good Ink Impressions is on the wallet with a connector band, so it's a bit bulky, but I should say the moleskin pocket is not the right size for passport because it's pocket size. However, I just don't mind the overhang, and it's actually not even that bad. I don't know if you can see that, but I really just think it actually fits kind of flush with the passport sized cover, because obviously the books are smaller than the cover for passport. But yeah, I like it. I don't know. I feel like maybe some people would have an issue with the overhang, but I just don't mind it. It kind of makes it really tactile because it's quite like chunky. And then I have the 2025 pencil board. I got my traveler's notebook things at the London Graphic Centre, and it was really nice to go into a shop and buy them rather than buying them online. Oh, also the sticker on the cover of my moleskin is from Marika Paz Illustration. I got this in Nico Neko when I was in New York. And on the back of the book is an emoji, just like waving at me. This is a Glimmy card from Megan Rhiannon, and I also have a Leuchtturm pen loop on my on the kind of, you know, the wallet thingy, the pocket at the back. Yeah, that's the pen loop. And I'm carrying my Hobonichi, what's this, the 2024 pen around, yeah. I gave my 2025 pens to, I think I just got one. I gave it to my boyfriend because I really didn't like colours, and he really liked it because it's the same colour as like Kodak. So he works in film, so yeah. Okay, so that's that. Oh, also, it's also got kind of scuffed already on the front, and on the back there's even a watermark. When I had my olive, I was so precious with it. I think I got like one tiny scratch on the front of the cover and was like devastated. But this I've been throwing in my bag with my lunch and like my water bottle and stuff. So it's inevitable that it's going to get scratched, and I'm just really okay with that, I think. So it's nice, it gives it character, and I think the brown leather will age really beautifully as well. So the passport is supplementary to this. This is a Wonderland222 365 like 365 page notebook in B6 size, and I've covered it at the moment. It's covered in this really beautiful scrapbooking paper from Grumpy Nook. I'll give you guys a heads up because I will have a discount code with Grumpy Nook's shop for her new shop update, which is coming on, I believe, the 16th of November. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself on the screen, where you can get this book. Yeah, the owner of the shop, Mesa, she sent me this just so I could have a play with it, and I really love it, and I really love her shop, and so she has given me a code to share with you guys, and that gives you 10% off. So the code is BrontePlans. So if you feel like shopping her update, it's going to be a really lovely one. I'll also maybe put a reminder closer to the time too, but yeah, that's for the future. So maybe make a note in your planners. Okay, so in the front here, I just have like sticky notes and like there's like the offcut of the paper, and then this Planner Monkey Co. Sampler, and a note from one of my friend's moms, which is really nice. And then let's see, what month are we in? Okay, so October. I've only been in this book since September, as you can see by the cover, but I'm really enjoying this, and honestly I could keep it going for 2025. I do, however, have a couple of planners on order for 2025, on pre-order. One of them is coming today, which is very exciting. My Hemlock and Oak is coming today. I got the horizontal A5 with the flex cover, so I guess I'll talk about that in a future video. But for now, yeah, we're in the bullet journal. I tried to do spooky decorations for all of October in all of my books, so yeah. This is my monthly calendar that I just drew out. And then there's some weeks in this book where I just didn't come here very often. I find myself very tired a lot of the time. So some weeks, like this week, it's just like not the right time for me to like do chores and like push myself a lot with content creation. So yeah, sometimes it's just, some weeks are just like that. But let's see, I think the following week, yes, this week towards the end of the month, I really got into using this book. I guess I was feeling a bit more like had more energy and stuff, so yeah, I have started doing something in here that I haven't previously done in planners, where I actually cross out my task that has been completed. Normally I would just cross it off with an X over the bullet point, but I somehow, like on these pages with like a long list like this, I've just found it easier to just strike through. So I've been doing that and I really like it. I think it's kind of nice because it adds a bit of a busyness to the page, which is cool. So yeah, this was the week of Halloween. I did a fair amount of stuff, but here you can see me pushing the YouTube filming from Friday to Sunday, and then I still didn't film. But we're doing it now, So then, yeah, the 1st of November was the Friday. And then we've got the November monthly calendar. And then this is this week, which I'm trying to use Giving Girl stickers for the whole month of November. No theme, I'm just using Jennifer's stickers. I have a referral code for her shop in the description. I just really love her stickers so much, and I have a lot of them. I seem to have accrued a lot recently, so I'm trying to use them in creative ways. And I will show you in my cousin, I've decorated for basically the whole of the whole of November, not basically the whole of November. I've decorated the whole of November. And I have done Giving Girl for the whole of November. I've combined it with other things, but yeah. Okay, so this is this week. We're not super full, but I've done, I've done stuff. And then this sticky note was for today. I think I started making this list on Wednesday morning. But in case I was gonna add more stuff, I just put it on a sticky note. But I'll copy that into this column. And then, yeah, this is next week. I have drawn out all of the calendars for the rest of November. I used my Sanbee stamps to do the headers and the days of the week, but I have not done decoration. So there's 2 weeks of November still to decorate. But I really enjoy decorating, so I kind of want to pace myself with that. But yeah. Oh, and this is the Hobonichi Weeks pencil board, which it's kind of nice inside of a B6. So yeah, I just cut the tab off the the like today tab I cut off of this because I think it was green and I just was not feeling the vibe, so it got snipped off. A while ago I cut it off, but yeah, anyway. Okay, so that's those two books. This just poppers. This is a much tighter fit than the Moterm, but I do really love this leather and I really like the colour. So yeah. Okay, let's put this to one side and I'm going to drink some coffee and then I'll come back to you. So I thought we could quickly look at my weeks because I've only done 2 spreads for October in here. This is probably just, well, it's not probably, it has fallen to the bottom of my priorities list. So yeah, it's a shame because I really enjoyed this book this year and I was planning on using my Hemlock and Oak that's due today, to be delivered today, as a reading journal, but I just don't think that's what I'm going to do. I just don't have the energy, the inclination, I guess, the time. It's not that I'm not reading, because I am. I've read 71 books this year, which is crazy. My goal for the entire year was 75. And I'm like very close to completing that goal, so I'm really proud of myself for that. It's just that I've been writing a little bit more about books in my cousin, and I don't know. I have been considering picking up a weeks for 2025, but I've spent so much money on planners for next year. I'm trying really hard not to. Anyway, okay, so the beginning of October is this spread here. The October was on the 1st of October was on a Tuesday. I made an October TBR, which I have read some of these, not all of them, because I'm such a mood reader, I do get distracted. And because I've been struggling with my energy levels recently, I've been reading quite a lot on my Kindle. I find it really nice to read on my Kindle when I'm tired, because I can kind of just like curl up in bed and almost like I'm gonna go to sleep, but then I have my Kindle in my hand, and that's just kind of like a really easy way for me to read without, you know, sitting up in bed with the light on and reading a paperback. So yeah, I've just wanted some things that are really like low effort, as it were. But yeah, okay, so beginning of October, this is in my cousin too, but we had the Bronte edit launched with Jenny of Olive and Mabel. Yeah, she and I did a little collaboration. I designed some stickers for her shop, and that launched, I can't remember where, maybe on the Sunday, or I don't know when it launched, honestly, I've forgotten. But yeah, that did really well and I was really pleased about that. I read Throne of the Fallen by Kerry Maniscalco. That was on my list. And then nothing for the second week. And nothing for this week, which is such a shame because I really like this deco and I used some of my stickers that I did for Olive and Mabel. But yeah, and then nothing for this week. I could come and like retrospectively fill this out, but again, I just haven't had the time or the energy. However, I filled up this spread for Halloween because I really wanted to have this spread filled out. And I really like how this turned out. I had put this sticker in a while ago thinking that it would be really nice for Halloween week. And it is. I love this. This is from a pet tape sample I got from an Etsy shop in China. It's called Lovely Box by Tina. She has loads of great pet tape samples and I really like this one. This particular element is what sold me the sample. So what did we do this week? So on the Friday, that's when I bought my Passport TN, and I also bought a book at Forbidden Planet. I bought What Feasts at Night by T. Kingfisher because it was on offer and I really wanted to read that. we watched Creature from the Black Lagoon on Halloween, because we always try and watch like a spooky film or like a horror film. And this year, neither of us were feeling like a proper horror, because we'd been thinking about watching Nightmare on Elm Street, which I've actually never seen. But we decided to go for Creature from the Black Lagoon, because my boyfriend's really into anything to do with Creature from the Black Lagoon at the moment. So yeah. What else happened? Oh, we had a journal meetup on Saturday, which was lovely. I had been reading Master of Salt and Bones by Kerry Lake, and I finished that on Saturday evening. And oh, I wrote here that I started some new books, and both of those I've like not really started. I started the audiobook of A House with Good Bones by T. Kingfisher, because her books are always a really good bet, but I find audiobooks sometimes are ruined by the narrator, and I just can't get along with this one. So yeah. What else? Oh, and I just wrote about downloading some books to my Kindle, I guess. And then, because I ran out of space for this week, I wrote on Monday that I received a PR parcel from my publisher, which is my first ever like physical advanced reader's copy that I've been sent, and that is for Hunger Stone by Kat Dunn. It's incredible. I'm reading it at the moment. This tin here for What Do You Hunger, this is from the PR parcel. It has fruit pastels in it, because the main character, Lenore, is always eating fruit pastels, and I just thought that was amazing detail. So yeah, okay, so this is the first week of November. This is this week. And as you can see, I have not filled this out, but I feel a little bit more kind of reinvigorated after Halloween week with this book. So yeah, I did this decoration. I really like it. Don't have anything else decorated, but you know, it's nearly the end of the year. It's crazy. We're nearly at the notes pages. So yeah, I am really tempted to pick up a weeks for next year. If I were to get one, I would get the, is it called pistachio? The like beautiful chartreusey green. Let me know if I should get one. They're not super expensive, are they? But yeah, that's the weeks. And then let's go for, let's go for the cousin in a second when I've drunk more coffee. So in the cover at the moment, I have this beautiful card I bought at Choosing Keeping. And I bought this with the intention of using it in a planner cover, and I think it's very beautiful. Sorry if you can hear that vacuum cleaner sound, the Hoover sound. I think that's the cleaner. We are very fortunate to live in a building where, fortunate, unfortunate, I don't know, we pay service charge, so we have cleaners that clean the communal areas. Okay, so yeah, we've got the Bat Guy keeping us company for November. I know it's quite Halloween-y, but I just, you know, I think you know by now I love the spooky stuff, so. Okay, watch out, Sonny. I think in August started decorating these pages instead, the kind of header page as I call it. I started decorating them instead of using them for lists and things, which I have previously done. And I really like the decoration. What was September's? Oh, September was the orangey theme. October, we obviously went full spooky. So I printed out some pictures. I print my photos, by the way, because there's some photos for October. I print them at work. We have a LaserJet HP printer. I'm looking to get myself a just a regular like inkjet printer for myself to have at home, because I've really liked having the ability to print out photos, and I shouldn't really be printing loads of colour photos out at work, because that's not what the printer is for. But I would like to have a printer of my own. And I think the LaserJet print's very dark, like super saturated, which works for some things. But like this little black cat here, he just looks like a little void with eyes. And obviously he didn't on the screen. So anyway. So yeah, October cover page was some pictures I printed out from Pinterest. The backing kind of paper. It's a vellum that I got from Michael's when I was in New York, and the October letter stickers are from The Giving Girl. And this, what do we call it? Oh my god, this like skull checkerboard washi tape is from Killer Views. So there was a lot of Killer Views stuff used for October because her stickers are very kind of spooky, creepy, and I love them so much. So yeah, Kelly's stickers featured quite heavily. On the 1st of October, I used this printout, also from Pinterest, that says, "I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers," because October is my favourite month, and yeah, I really tried to make the most of the month of October, and I feel like I did this year, so I'm really pleased about that. And November, you know, we still have lots of green leaves here. There are lots of yellow leaves, and there are lots and lots of leaves on the ground, but you know, we still have leaf fall season ahead of us. So I'm hoping I can make the most of it, you know, continue to make the most of it. So yeah, I don't really know what to say about my pages. I write all of my journal entries in fountain pen. If you're new here, the pen I write my notes and things with is a Uni Jetstream. I fell in love with those pens after using them, you know, the free ones that Hobonichi sent, and now I have a couple others. I think the main one I've been writing with this month is my Pom Pom Purin, which is very much a juxtaposition with the Halloween theme, but Pom Pom Purin's my favourite Sanrio character. I love him, so I saw that on Stationery Pal, and he doesn't get much of his own stationery, so I have to always jump at the chance. I also got, this is completely off topic, but I also got this Sarasa clip, which is a Pom Pom Purin one. He's got a little rucksack with his 2 little mascots in it. It's so cute, and yeah, I had to get it, even though I don't really write with a Sarasa clip. Anyway, so yeah, that was me being sidetracked, but the majority of my writing is in Uni Jetstream. This is the 0.5, and then my journaling is in fountain pen, and I changed my fountain pen to match the decoration each week. I used to do, like last year, I would do a different decoration for each double page spread, but this year I've been doing the same decoration for a whole week, and I really like that. I think it kind of breaks up the weeks more. You know, it's kind of delineates the week. I don't know. Yeah, I like it a lot. So yeah, this week we have decoration from Killer Views. On this Friday, I went to Kew Gardens with my friend, and I was so chuffed to find that I could still get in as a young person. They class you as a young person if you're under 30, and I turn 30 next year, so I'm gonna try and make the most of that 50% discount. And I think I had a cold at the beginning of the month, hence this, oh yeah, I had to take the day off. Yeah. Saturday, hibernation day, and we started watching Slow Horses on Apple TV, which is so good. We finished it now. There's 4 seasons, and we've watched them all in October because it's a really fun show. There was a Maragona Suli spooky shop update. Oh, and I just wrote about what I wanted to, or what I'd ordered, sorry. Oh, here's some notes about, using my Your Circustology. I think I was supposed to put a reference dot there, and I never did. So where are my dots? And we can add one here. So the dots, again, if you're new here, the dots are kind of inspired by Megan Rhiannon. However, I use them in a different way to Megan, and I use them to essentially kind of categorize my notes that I make. A lot of this book is actually me like doing some stream of consciousness, like rambling about different things. So for example, this dot is for planners and journals. So I find it very kind of what's the word? I was going to say useful. That's not even the word. Like, I find it quite important to my own like processing of information to write stuff. It helps me process things. So this kind of dot system evolved that way for me. And then this beigey one is for books. So here I'm writing about, what's here? Oh, here I was writing about how I was reading a book really slowly. And I think I was writing about because it's not on Kindle. I feel like I was reading it slowly. So yeah. So yeah, if you see the dots, that means I've been writing about something, but it's generally just like a rambly stream of consciousness. I tend not to even read these back. It's just kind of a way of me like processing and like getting information out on the page. So yeah. Okay, so we're into a new week now, and I used Killer Views washi tape with these amazing animal skull stickers, which are from Griffins and Grimoires on Etsy. They're really beautiful quality. I love the paper she uses. I ordered a couple of sticker sheets from her, and yeah, they're beautiful. Really recommend. They're very big too, and I love that. It's great for A5. So this week I was writing with Diamine Sepia is the ink. The week before was Diamine Writer's Blood. Yeah, so this is Diamine Sepia, beautiful. I think it's one of my favorite inks. I put in here a really big Giving Girl sticker because this was the day I went round to my friend's house and we did some knitting together. That was really nice. We had kind of a little impromptu knit night with me and her and two of her friends, who are also people I know from work, which was nice. My Paper Bits Co order arrived on Thursday, and to fill a little gap I put this rewards card in here. I do have more of these, but Paper Bits uses a similar sort of kind of rewards system as Coffee Monsters Co. You get, the bean cards, and then her sticker sheets have paper aeroplanes, which is so cute, and then you get a free sticker sheet of your choice when you filled it up. It's great. It's a really good deal. Anyway, Friday, Tide Fates Happy Mail arrived. That parcel got lost in the mail, but the owner of Tide Fates was so lovely, and they sent me a second parcel and just like really helped me out. So yeah, really nice shop with. And on Saturday, I added this to Saturday because it was actually from Sunday and I ran out of space. I think this was backfilled. Yeah, I think it was. So on Sunday, me and PJ went to the London Pen Show, which was really fun. We always have a really nice time, and we went to a cafe afterwards for lunch. And I was so happy I could use this Salam Creative sticker. It's like 1 coffee, 1 matcha, because I always have coffee and PJ always has matcha, and I just it was just so perfect. And I actually ordered those stickers with the intention of using them for things that we do together, which is really cute. And she gave me this candle Apollo Ipsum. They do like spooky themed candles, so that was my Halloween gift from her, the Highgate Vampire. And then I listened to a podcast episode, one of my favorite podcasts, Dark Histories. He did an episode about the kind of urban myth of the Highgate Vampire. It's a really interesting story. Dark Histories. Yeah, it's a really fun podcast. A mostly like Victorian era, like true crime and like strange cases and things. But the Highgate Vampire was like a 1970s case. But anyway, so the pen show, I got a KWZ ink in honey, which I got it from Cult Pens, and they had it swatched out on rhodia paper, and it looked really kind of yellowy. But then when I swatched it on the Tomo River paper next to Diamine Sepia, it's so similar. I don't even know if you can, I can see the difference here, but I don't know if you through the screen can tell the difference. Anyway, it's a very beautiful ink, and I love Diamine Sepia, so I'm happy to have one that's close to it. This is the day I decided to do my page tearing of my hon on the Monday. So the belly band from the book is in here because, yeah, it kind of marks that this is when I did that. So now we're into a new week with new decoration. I've got this tape from the washi station I bought in America when I was in New York. The cats are from Griffins and Grimoires, and there's also crows there. The sheet was called Cats and Corvids, and that's from Griffins and Grimoires. And then the keys and like some of the smaller elements are from the sheet I designed, one of the sheets I designed for Olive and Mabel. So I was writing with petrified wood from the Birmingham Pen Company. I got that as a sample at a previous pen show, I think the one in March, and loved it so much, and then realized I couldn't get it in the UK, which is such a shame. And my boyfriend has a PO box in America which he sends stuff to. It's a stackery one, and I was going to order myself this ink and send it there because he's about to, like, you know, ask them to package all his stuff up, and it's sold out on the Birmingham Pen Co website, so I'll have to get it another time. But yeah, it's just like the most beautiful, like, soft brown. I love it. Let's see. Okay, Monday I started reading Carmilla. This is the sticker off the back of the book, which I also bought in New York. I think I got it from McNally Jackson, one of the ones, the one in Williamsburg. It's a special, or like not a special edition, but it's an edition that has notes from, oh my goodness, I've forgotten the writer's name, but yeah, it was a beautiful edition anyway. That was the sticker off the back of the book. This is the little label for the pencil board, the Hon pencil board. Okay, so yeah, here I was writing about how I ripped all the pages out of my, I ripped all the weekly pages out of my 2025 Hon, and I was so happy I did it. And I think this is what I was writing about here too. This day I got happy mail from Marigo Nasuli and the Planner Monkey Co. So that's what I've written about here. Then, happy mail from Killer Views. This was like a very happy mail heavy few weeks. I think I just tend to place like small orders, but then like they come semi-regularly, which is like really nice. From Killer Views I got this really beautiful washi tape, and this was a note that Kelly included from Killer Views. She included in my order. It's like a really nice note, so I put it in here. On the Friday I got the train up to see my mum and dad. I was writing about another book I was reading. Then these pages were all backfilled because I was just having like a really good time with my family. I didn't do very much writing. But yeah, so these pictures I printed out on the LaserJet at work. It's got like some nice autumnal photos. There's a leaf here. My sister has a puppy now, so we have been going on dog walks, which is something we had a family dog, and she died in 2020. So we've not had a dog in the family for like the best part of, well, 4.5 years. So it's really nice to have a dog in the family and to like go on dog walks and stuff again. So we went on some really lovely autumnal dog walks, and there's little Aggie, Agatha she's called. And then this is another leaf, obviously you can see that, and a really nice picture I took of some sheep in the fields. I was reading Fairy Dale by Veronica Lancet, and I read so much on this Sunday. I basically, like, we went on a dog walk after lunch, and then I basically read for like the entire afternoon, which was really nice. And Fairy Dale is really long, so it was nice to like really get into it. I think I read 200 pages or something on that day. Okay, so then Monday I came back to London. Again, the deco is very different. I've got Coffee Monsters washi, and the ink is Ablation Papers Ablation Olive. I picked that up in New York as well. I really like all of these like tiny little reminders of my trip to New York, because it was honestly like such an incredible trip. I feel so lucky I was able to do that. And it's really nice to kind of remind myself that, you know, I have these things that remind me of my trip. It was, yeah, so lovely. So I signed up to do a test knit. I think before I left London, and then I found out over the weekend that I was away that I got selected, and so I was just writing about that here. It's for this sweater. And this is on a little Maragona Suli note paper page. So I dedicated a bit of space on this day to writing about the new Karina Hall release, Grave Matter. I love her books, and I read it so quickly. It was released a day early. It was supposed to be released on this Wednesday, but she released it a day early. I got a book from the Butterfly Book Club. I signed up to their romance subscription. An Academy for Liars was released on the Thursday, and I read this as an advanced reader's copy, and I absolutely loved it. I would definitely recommend that book. It's a really good, I guess maybe as the name suggests, it's a very good dark academia. And then the Friday I finished Grave Matter. And yeah, I got to use this plot twist sticker from Killer Views because there was a big plot twist. I didn't do much journaling on this day, I guess just this tiny bit. And then I wrote about the cover I ordered for 2025 arriving. Another Butterfly Book Club book arrived on the Saturday. This was their October book, and then their September book was this, what came on the Wednesday maybe. The September book was really delayed. I think they'd got their shipment and weren't happy with the quality, so they had it reprinted, which is really nice to know that they pay such attention to detail. So I got 2 books very close together, which is quite nice. And here I wrote that I added this Bite Me sticker on Friday evening, and it turned out to be prophetic because this was the busiest day at work I have probably ever had at this job. So yeah, it was a lot. I think I backfilled all of this stuff because I just was not feeling writing. And the stuff I've written about the cover kind of comes over onto this page. Then Sunday, I had a nice day with Chris, my boyfriend, and I bought 2 books at Waterstones because I had some gift vouchers. Graveyard Shift by M.L. Rio and Odd Spirits by S.T. Gibson. They were both really beautiful editions. I couldn't say no, so here we are. Monday 28th, I spent the day with Megan, of Megan Rhiannon / Petite Gloom fame. I spent time with Megan when we were in New York together, and she's become a really lovely friend, and I feel kind of it's amazing that we're friends, and that, like, I don't know, I feel like I've watched her videos for so long and really admired everything that she does, and now we're friends, it's really lovely. So yeah, I just wrote about what we did. We went round all of the big houses in like Holland Park and Notting Hill to find houses with Halloween decorations, and it was really fun. And I've included this picture here of Megan taking, I think, video of this house, which is cute. Then, I forgot to talk about the deco. So this week I put so many stickers down, but I like it. It's so busy and full. So I've used these stickers. These kind of love hearts are from Planner Monkey Co. We've got washi tape from Maragona Suli and Killer Views, and then this, the kind of monsters and things are Killer Views stickers. And then I've got some Maragona Suli stickers as well. Yeah, Kelly of Killer Views sent me a sheet of her HP Lovecraft. She has like an HP Lovecraft sticker sheet, and she included that in the order that came whenever it was in October. So I thought I would save that for Halloween week, and I'm really pleased I did, so yeah. Here I was just writing a little bit about some yarn dyers I've discovered recently. yeah, it's nice to find new people. And let's see. Oh, here I was thinking about my everyday carry. So yeah, these thoughts started cooking away on this week, and then it led to the passport purchase. So then obviously this was Halloween and I think it turned out cute. I put some of the photos from mine and Megan's little expedition on this page, and had to use Cthulhu on Halloween because, you know, he's very cute there. And I think I just wrote a little bit about the day at work, and then the fact that we watched Creature from the Black Lagoon. So then here we are, November. This is my November cover page. I really like how this turned out. It's kind of autumnal, but in like a somehow like Pacific Northwest way, even though I've never been there. Somehow these pine trees, and it just reminds me of, I guess it's reminding me of Twilight. That's why I paused. I was like, am I gonna say it? Yes, it reminds me of Twilight. But anyway, I like how this turned out. So we'll look at the pages I've done so far for November, and then I guess, I don't know when, I guess I'll do a November recap, and I'll probably forget I've shown you these and we'll talk about them again. So the Friday I bought my passport size traveler's notebook, and I just put that thingy that you get in here. And here I was just writing about what we did that day, and I did some commonplace setup stuff, which I'm not ready to show yet, but yeah, just so you know, that's coming. Saturday was our journal meetup day, and yeah, PJ and I went for breakfast and then to Choosing Keeping. And this is the envelope from the cat stickers that I got, and this was the receipt. So cute. One till had pink receipts and one till had blue. So PJ got a pink receipt and I got a blue receipt. It's very cute. So yeah, I just did a bit of writing about the journal meetup, and I put down this sticker. Elle of the Common Corner gave us all these like milk tea stickers she picked up on her trip to Hong Kong, which is so nice. So that's in there, and this is a Choosing Keeping sticker too. So then on the Sunday, what happened? I guess I was I was writing about a book. I felt really tired. Classic. And then actually Hungerstone arrived on Sunday, which is weird. But this is the kind of card that came with the book for What Do You Hunger? It's so good. I love it. And the cover is incredible. My friend Jamie hates the cover because she's really afraid of birds. So let's just pretend there's no chicken for Jamie. So then this is the beginning of this week we're on now. The decoration I've got going on, I did an apple theme. So I used this kind of parcel tape I have from Mr. Eggplants, and then some things from Olive and Mabel. So these apple stickers and the little apple washi tape, those are from Olive and Mabel, and then the other stickers are from the Giving Girl, the books and the leaves. And I'm writing again with Ablation Olive. Oh, and Halloween week I wrote with Diamine Sepia again, because I love it. So yeah, this week has been fine, I guess. I have to say my mood hasn't been great. I'm really struggling with the clocks changing, I think. Yeah, it's just so dark all the time now. And then, I wrote something about my test knit here. And then this was yesterday. So I didn't really have much space, or I had a big space to fill basically. So I used some stickers and I made a little sticker collage here. PJ gave me some stickers from her friend Roxana, who is Apple Tree Valley, I believe. Yeah, Apple Tree Valley. And oh my goodness, Roxana's stickers are amazing. So I used one of the big ones here to fill this gap. One of her is from her ephemera sheet. I absolutely love these, and these cloud guys are from her too. So cute. Yeah, I really want to use them as often as I can. I love these days of the week. Yeah, really beautiful. And these mystical women, I absolutely love pre-Raphaelite paintings, so these are like, just, oh, so amazing. Anyway, that was another tangent. Okay, so that's it for this month so far. In terms of writing, I have a few bits written in for, well, one bit for Saturday. There's a big TCMC shop update, and I've been saving my money from my Patreon that I earn from Patreon for this because I'm so excited. There's so many good things. So I mentioned earlier that the whole of November I'm trying to use Giving Girl stickers. So next week I've used these ink splotches, and, or does she call them watercolor? I don't know, anyway. And these beautiful strips of like house stickers. And I layered in a few bits of Freckles tea pet tape because I felt like it just needed a little something extra. But I think it turned out really cute. And then the following week I used this really nice bit of, what does she call this? Let's see. This is my box of sticker empties. I used Autumn Academia plaid. It's basically one giant sticker and you rip it. So I stuck it on, because I wanted to keep the sticker empty. I stuck it on some spare sticker backing that I saved from the parcel labels at work. I have a whole stash of it. I stuck it on there, and then I ripped it, and then I peeled off the backing and stuck it down. If I wasn't saving my sticker empties, I would have just ripped this sheet, but I'm trying to save all of the empties from the year. And I'm doing pretty good, so yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with them at the end of the year. Maybe I'll just empty that box into the recycling and then start again for 2025. I think that's probably the best course of action. So yeah, I used that autumn plaid kind of rippable sheet from the Giving Girl, and these days of the week are hers too. And then I used this Hours Studio pet tape that I only have a sample of, and I think I need a whole roll because I love it. Life with Cats. I really love how this week's deco turned out. I think it's lovely. Really cozy, like still autumnal but not spooky, I suppose. I think that's what I'm going for these weeks. Yeah. Then the following week, the last week of November, I've used these beautiful houses and lots of leaves from the Giving Girl with this Salam Creative washi tape, which I really love. And I don't use it often enough, and when I realized I could use it with these houses, I was so chuffed. So yeah. Then that week runs to the 1st of December. That's a Sunday, so crazy. We're almost to December. My goodness, yeah. So I had a lot of fun doing this last night, and as you can probably see with my other pages, I tend to like add more stickers in as I'm filling up the pages. Where's a good example? Probably this week is a great example. So like this, I added after the fact. The this one, this plot twist. You know, I always have things that I like to add in as I'm filling up my pages. That's what is here actually for the rest of this week. I've got these Planner Monkey Co. stars, which I actually have not used, but I thought maybe I would want to. This Paper Bits Co. sampler, these Trolls paper shapes. Then we've got more Paper Bits Co. These apples, if I needed an extra one somewhere. Then these Salam Creative, these called Winter Banners. I don't think she makes these anymore, I'm afraid. I've been hoarding these for so long. And then that's my pencil board that I use as a bookmark. So yeah, I tend to pick out stuff that I will add in throughout the week and keep them inside my book. So yeah, my spreads are very like sticker heavy because I have so many stickers and I just really love using them and like finding combinations for them. So I was really pleased when I used this big sticker of Roxana's with this coffee cup from Megan Rhiannon. I think the colours look great together and it matches the spread really well. So that I was very chuffed with. Yeah. Big sticker inspiration is from Georgia Journals. Georgia's pages in her cousin are just amazing, and she is really she does really sticker heavy spreads, and I think it's very inspiring to me. So yes. Okay, my throat's getting sore because I feel like I haven't talked this much for so long. So I'm gonna say goodbye. I don't know what next week's video will be. It was going to be like a decorate with me, I think, but I've already done all of the decoration. So I don't know what it will be, but I'll have a think and let you know. But yeah, okay. Thank you so much for watching and for kind of coming back and being patient with me whilst I like don't film videos for a couple of weeks. And yeah, I'm really grateful to you all, and thank you for sticking with me. Or if you're a new viewer, I am really happy to have you here, and I hope you enjoyed this one. I will be back as soon as I can be, and I'll speak to you soon. Goodbye.